Right. First of all, I've got two speeches here. The long one or the short one? Which ones would you prefer?
The long!
No, I'm sorry, it's going to be the short. Well, first of all, welcome everybody to the Stanley House here at Lancashire. Isn't it great?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks very much, Paul, for introducing me. I'm really impressed with your entertainment so far. First time I've ever had to dance in between courses. You did it so well. So hopefully everybody enjoyed their meal so far. Must admit, I couldn't manage my full pudding, so I had to leave that. So on behalf of myself, Elaine, my wife, Bob, Linda, and the happy couple here, we welcome you here to the celebrations of the wedding of Paul and Catherine. Thank you very much all for coming. We are very proud to have you all here and to host the day for you. Certainly I hope you've got somewhere to sleep tonight and that you were impressed by Catherine and Paul's invitation packs. First, certainly was impressed by them. Hope you've got somewhere all to sleep. Well done, guys. Great. So, let's all welcome everybody here from Lancashire. My family from Lancashire. My family here from Cambridge, which I think in those two tables there. Family from, I think it's Paul's family from Chesterfield. So probably those that the local guys here didn't cheer then. The family from Lancashire, from both Catherine and myself, where are they? And a special thank you for the guys who came over here from Canada. We certainly appreciate that. I know you've travelled far to get here, and you being here will make the day more memorable, and we're certainly very pleased that you've arrived here. So, certainly for everybody here. Great that you're all here. Well, thanks very much to Stanley House again, and particularly to Joy, and also to Ben over there. Right name, is it, Ben? Good. I was going to call you Bob there, but Bob's over here. Ben's over there. Yeah, thanks very much for organising this for us. I think it's been very well organised. Thanks very much. Certainly, I think I felt a few sniffles during the wedding ceremony. A tear came into my eye, and I'm sure a few came into your eyes as well. And thanks very much to Nikki and Katie for the readings. I think that made it even more special. Yeah. Thanks very much, guys. Now, Catherine is my second daughter. This is my first daughter, Jenny. First daughter.
Should have stuck with the shorts.
Second daughter is the one I'm giving away today. That's the way, yes. I knew I'd get it wrong. I got it wrong last time, didn't I? At least last time I got the names wrong, didn't I? Yeah, you did. The days have gone incredibly fast for us all, I think, you would say. This morning, when we were at home in our home in Penwortham and Greencroft there, things were like a mad panic. We were all celebrating, looking forward to the day. It's gone tremendously quickly. Arriving here, and even the walking up the White Aisle, that's been tremendous and been a very, very proud day for me. Certainly, I want to give my blessing to Paul and Catherine. I'm not sure I've given it to you yet. And certainly, wish Paul all the best. And I'm pleased that you're now taking over the responsibility of looking after my daughter. Good luck, Paul. It's been no trouble, so don't worry. In fact, it's probably the other way around, isn't it? Now, Catherine's probably going to be worried what I'm going to say now, so this part of the speech when I start talking about Catherine. Are you worried? No. Catherine has been she's really a good homemaker. I'm sure everybody will think that's the case. She's a good friend. She's neat and very tidy. Is that right, Paul?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. And like her mum, my wife Elaine here, she's also very tidy and writes lots of lists. I think that's probably something that both my daughters have inherited from Elaine. Yeah? You've got a list for the moment? No, this is your list here. Well then, let's have a think. Go back a bit. Wonder who your first heartthrob was? Well, I think it was Robbie Williams. From that wonderful group who most of her sort of hen guys, girls and guys, yes, liked in the 90s, was it? The Take That's? Yeah. I can see similarities with Paul here, with Robin Williams.
Wonderful imagination.
Yes. I think you both like sports cars. Yes, yes. And designer clothes. Yes. And you have the admiration of a good-looking lady. I'm very proud of Catherine. Didn't she look really wonderful in a wonderful dress? Of course, the bridesmaid looked just as stunning. Well done, guys. I know that the Michelles and Jenny have been sharing lots of experiences with Catherine over the last decade, so to speak. And at last, they've been continuously talking about this day. And you can say, at last, it's arrived. So, Catherine, this is your day this time. It's been the other guy's day to date. Now, Catherine took a degree in IT. Remember that? And you then moved on to a company called RPC, where you've been there for some 11 years, I think. So we're very proud that you've been stayed at one place. Obviously found it very happy. The people you must work with are good, are they? Yeah.
She did.
And we must thank Beth and Brian over there for being their work mum and dad. I know, Beth, you've left RPC some time ago, but Brian's still there. He still looks after you. In fact, you probably look after each other, don't you? Yes.
Well, I'm sure who's the boss.
Oh, you told me that before, yes. You're bossing around, do you, Kath? Well, you do. Unfortunately, because Elaine's got some back problems, Catherine and myself took some quality father-daughter time together, and we took the opportunity of taking the odd week travelling here and there around the world. Yeah? So one place that I remember we went to was China. We took a week vacation in China. The reason why I went to China is because I've worked there, and I thought, it's a wonderful place, I need to show it to somebody. Elaine didn't want to come with me. Catherine volunteered, so I paid for the trip and she came. Yeah. So we walked the Great Wall of China, we drank Chinese tea, we went into the Forbidden City, saw all the wonderful Chinese things. Another trip was to Poland. Yeah. And that trip we shared with 30 American tourists in the coach. But it doesn't matter. Well, Canadians as well, sorry, yeah, there's a couple of Canadians in that as well. But they all had sort of links to Poland, so we had lots of memories and sort of experiences and stories to share. But I can remember after a very moving experience visiting Auschwitz in near Krakow. We went on a 2-hour raft trip, remember that? That very chilly raft trip. And at the end of the raft trip, I dashed to the local shop and bought a bottle of Polish vodka, a bottle of Wisnówka. And ever since then, Wisnówka, I think, means something special to us. If we have a glass of it, it's nice and warming, and we welcome it. Where is mine now? I'll have to ask someone from the bar in a minute. I forgot something. So, certainly, I think Catherine's inherited my desire for travelling. And I know Paul and Catherine will shortly be going on their honeymoon. I'm not sure whether you've told everybody, but it's going to be Las Vegas this time and San Francisco. Wonderful, isn't it? Now, I think they intend to do a bit of cycling there as well, dear, in San Francisco. And these two guys, bless them, intend to do the 60-mile cycle trip from Manchester to Blackpool. I think this is part of their training regime. Good luck, guys.
If anyone wants to sponsor them, the forms are outside on the
I look forward to seeing your photographs from your wedding there. Now, it's no surprise, but these two guys here met on the internet. Everybody knew that? Yeah. Oh. You never have thought some 10 or 15 years ago that you could actually meet your husband, your spouse on the computer. So we've got Match.com to thank for that. Let's all thank Match.com. Maybe Paul's going to tell us a little bit about the early experiences on that. Remember the winking? The first meeting? We'll all wait to hear from that. Now, Paul. Paul is officially now part of our family as well as your own. Welcome. Well, I know Paul really makes Catherine very happy, so we're very pleased about that. Now, Paul has joined us on many walks and cottage holidays throughout the UK over the last 3 or 4 years. Most of the time, you managed to walk with us. and I've got to say here that Paul is special because of what Grandma's been saying. Grandma Shedler. Hello? That's my Grandma Shedler. One day, she predicted that Catherine would find her prince. We can now say that Paul is Catherine's prince. Now, Paul is pretty competitive. Would you agree? Very competitive. I can recall an evening in a cottage in Somerset when, after nine games of dominoes that Paul had won, drinking dominoes, drinking Baroni, yeah, and eating nuts, Paul had a big grin on his face. There it is. Well done, Paul. I can also bestow upon Paul the accolade of teaching and bringing both Mike, who's my other daughter's husband there, to the delights of golf. Thanks, Paul. I'm sure whether I should be thanking him or not, because I still haven't learnt it. But
Really? I've seen
Yours,
it
Paul.
How many of you want?
thanks, Paul, for your guidance and encouragement. I'm still playing it, so it must be working. So after 26 years of being the only male in our family, Paul is now the second male, excluding dogs, don't worry about them. So Mike and Paul now make my family complete. Thanks very much. Certainly you've proved your love for each other. Certainly demonstrated that to us today at the ceremony. Very touching. There will be inevitable ups and downs of life, like we all have in married life, unfortunately. Good luck with that. You'll be
On your own.
But we look forward to sharing your life together in Lancashire. Now, after 37 years of married life, I have 10 top tips that I can offer you. Would you like to hear them?
Please do.
Some of you maybe have other tips, but I think these are the important ones. Never both be angry at the same time. Never yell at each other unless the house is ablaze. If one of you has to win an argument, let it be your spouse. In other words, don't have any argument. If one of you, I'm sorry, I've done it already. If you have to criticise, do it in a loving way. Yeah? Never bring up past mistakes. Hopefully there aren't any at the moment, but there will be some. Neglect the whole world if necessary, but never each other. Never go to sleep with an argument unsettled. It's probably a favourite one, that one. At least once every day, say one kind complimentary word to each other. You said something today? And when you are wrong, admit it. This is the last one. Unless anybody else has got any others? No? Okay. Share everything and keep no secrets from each other. Okay? Good luck with that. Words of wisdom. So full confidence that you'll have a long and prosperous, happy life. And I understand you plan to move to a bigger house soon. And good luck with that. I understand it's got to have a double drive, a garden.
Yep.
Anything else I've missed?
Garage.
A garage? It's got to accommodate all the motors, isn't it?
Double garage.
And I think a games room as well, Paul?
Yeah.
Push check.
Games room, yeah?
Push
So I hope the future is pleasant for you and comes your way and you stay happy and healthy. Good luck to you both. So best wishes to you both, Catherine and Paul. It's been a real privilege to be a part of your special day here. Brought tears to my eyes one day, I'm sure it has. And it'd be nice to share your future memories together with the families. Can I ask everyone to stand now? Good, stand, yeah. Let's raise our glasses to a long and happy life to Mr. and Mrs. Gardner.
Miss Gardner.
Captain. Cheers.
Stephen.
Cheers.
Cheers.